Mm. Mm. Oh, man. Another day, another time. We are on the grind. Welcome back, duelers and adventurers. I'm sending out links. Bear with me. I'm gonna try to have some fun, man. Don't don't do that. Mm. Mm. All right. Man. Let us see. Let us see. Yo, what's up, Doom? How we doing, man? Hello, hello. Um, I guess they just posted a patch note, so let's go ahead and see that real quick. All right. What's up, Abnormal? How you doing? How you doing? I'd rather not talk about myself, honestly. I'm just gonna we're just gonna play games and try to not worry about the world right now. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those days. Just wanna what do they say? What was I saying? Get immersed. There you go. Immersed. I want gaming to be an escape today, you know. So I'm not gonna worry about myself. We're not gonna worry about, obviously if people want to come in and talk about, they're doing good, positive vibes, it's great, but yeah, just not in the mood for any like negativity or anything like that. So, but I'm glad you're doing good. Existing. So, yeah. It's good to hear. Abnormal. I'm glad you're doing awesome, man. Stronger than ever. IRL. That's awesome, dude. No, that's insane. Let's say you've been in the gym. Let's say you've been working out good. Jason, what's good, man? How are you? How are you? We're just getting into some patch notes that just dropped. Night Wraith put a bunch of stuff in the shop this week. I mean, hey, this man's going crazy. So he put a bunch of these sabers in here, which is really cool. He added some CC versions of the Infernal Guardian stuff, which is awesome. The Tech Stalker Terminator CC, this is a mutator, so we'll get to the shop. I'll show that stuff. All that stuff is looking really good. I'm just, yeah, nah, I think it's insane, man. I think it's insane. But yeah. Let's see. Yanni, how's it going? Welcome back, welcome back. All right, yeah, you said literally more rails will be added to the shop every week. Make sure you check back to see what the newest update inventory will be. Battle UI overhaul. As an outgoing effort to improve user experience of every tool, we've added the following features. Checkbox replace the toggle buttons. Skill trees now indicate the damage type of skill with the green or blue frame where applicable. Notification pop-ups were limited. Use core expires. NPCs now display a complete skill list when you view the NPC's vital page. New battle log, a running display of all major battle actions. That's pretty cool. Anubis Zealot Battle Pass. Anubis Zealot Battle Pass is coming next week. Awesome, awesome. Battle freezes in the event of draw. Credit experience no longer rewarded for a draw, condition, in a challenge battle. Bonebreaker achievement for tier number corrected. Remove drops from Cactus Champ boss fights. Remove Legion Pumpkin Lord items for PvP drop pool. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. I am running some cheese. Yeah, no, let's play some games. Or Kartoffa, my bad. I always forget that. Like I always see your name and I'm just like, I don't want to mispronounce it. That's like the first thing I see. So yeah, my bad. What's going on, brother? How are you? How are you? I think I always remember, and then I just like I see it. Like I said, I see it initially, and I just don't want to mispronounce it, so I forget. But yeah, what's going on, brother? How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah, because of the iron? Or what do you mean? Oh, like hitting the weights. Oh yeah, facts. Pumping that good old iron, man. Yeah, I honestly think that's why I'm just like haven't been like in my core. I just feel like I need to do more, you know. So, but yeah, we're not gonna get into that. Let's get into the game. Let's see. So there's a bunch of support people on right now. So how we're running it is if I didn't get first. So he okay. So he did that. I don't believe he's going to kill me with the knack. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. I don't know. I might die. I might just murdered myself. I think I just murdered myself. No, he's not. He doesn't. No, I just murdered myself. Oh no, I didn't. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna chomp. That life steal comes in handy. He can't do anything now. What's the good? What's the good? I think the meta is just balls to the wall, man. Like I feel like you just gotta get in there, brother. Like you just don't think about it. You just gotta kill them with your bare hands. Don't think about it. Don't overthink the situation, brother. You're low, heal. They're in killing range. Go for it. Murder. Ah! Boom. That's how we do it, brother. That's how we epic duel out here in 2026. Don't think about nothing. Just attack. All grit, all grind, one click at a time. I have no water in my I gotta get some water here. But yeah, no, how's everyone been doing besides like I don't care about real world stuff. Like I really don't want to talk about real world stuff, man. Like I want to talk about like what are good things you guys are accomplishing right now? Like what's good things going on in your guys' life that's like you guys personally are doing? You know what I mean? Like what are we as individuals working towards right now? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. I definitely want to start streaming more. So I definitely want to be more having more like I guess like educated conversations, like not like educated like that because that sounds stupid. You know what I mean when you say it like that, but like I'm talking like just ironing, sharpening iron. You know what I mean? Like I want to have conversations that you guys can teach me and I can teach you guys, and we can like encourage each other to be better and stuff like that. I don't have my camera on. So. I know. Watching, listening. I know. I was just saying. Thank you. I was letting you know. Thank you for the water. I appreciate it so much. Actually, I needed that. It's actually sucks because like again, damn, never mind. I don't want to get too sad, but I just feel bad sometimes because like again, like like when you affect other people and you don't mean to affect other people, it's like, but again, literally you just like people care about you, so it's just like you can't help but affect those people by, like just not being yourself. So, but it's hard. It's hard to be myself right now. Anyways, okay. So what did he do first? I think he hit me with bunker first. I think that's why which is honestly kind of smart, dude. This guy cracked the code, brother. This guy cracked the code, brother. I think he cracked the code. Wait, hold up. No, he didn't. Because he's not gonna have enough now. He's overthinking it. See, like he's overthinking it, bro. He just lost. I think. Wait, I don't know if he's gonna lose actually, but I think he might. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna kill him or not. We're gonna do this. If I have rage, I might kill him. If I don't have rage, I don't think he dies. 250 on that. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. Wait, this might kill, honestly. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. 49, man. 49. Should I? We're gonna do this because there's actually no point in having this there. So, wait, no. If I had more damage or if I had more health. No, I think if I had more health because if he's not able to do the jigamahoos like immediately after. Then I think I'm good. Okay, we're gonna do that. We'll do that. I don't know if I want to actually. It's fine. Maybe I turn this down. Let me turn this down a little bit. Cause I don't think I've used this yet. All right. Heat. He's a strength guy. Okay, I think with the strength dudes, we're gonna have to do. We get the life still going, or should I do that? Wait, no, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that first. He's a strength, bro. I don't know why people start using strength. It's so crazy because I feel like when like a random build starts coming back or whatever, or like you see like a build, like sometimes you'll see people kind of use random builds and they kind of come out right. Like, but a lot of times I feel like a group of people use builds. Like there'd be like a group of people you could tell like in a Discord or something, and then like someone put a like message in that chat, and then like a bunch of people started using that. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Let us see here. So we're gonna do this. Oh dang, he's gonna have Revy. Oh, why would he? Interesting. I think I'm just gonna do this. You're like Alonzo. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Alonzo? So he can't Revy, of course, because now I could do this. It's a deflection. He's gonna hit me, and I have rage, and I have a Yeti. There you go. Light work. Down to the ground, noob. Oh, dang, this guy's bulky. Oh, no. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Self thy know. Do self thy know. Fair enough. We're just full throttling it. Whoever heals first loses. You lost. Automatically. You think he has robot? I don't think I've seen his botanical hazard. That sounded low key kind of sus. I don't think this kills either. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, he's not gonna use his robot because that's not what. Okay. Wow. Wow. Loser. Oh man, that's stupid. He has like no physical defense. How you gonna act, brother? Ooh. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, because I'm gonna have because wait, okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We got it. Because he's not gonna have enough for this, right? Yeah. That grr. That's tough. I should have went first there. Anyways. Wow, this guy has over 67,000 2v2 wins. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of 2v2 wins. This color is really something. I wonder if he like goes to sleep in that armor. I think like the lights turn off. Or like, is he just like his own RGB lights? We're gonna do that. Yeah, wait. I just realized this. I just realized what this is. Like, oh my, this man has 1,700 health with this much strength. Wow, this is astonishing. Oh wow, that's a lot, man. That is a lot. Dang, it's crazy. You would think I would do more damage, but I don't. Oh wait. Oh well, never mind. I guess that is a factor. Dang, bro, Oh, Trutro Trutro Wrecker just almost Trutro wrecked me. Um, this point, I don't know what to do, folks. I think this might be it. This might be it. I'm okay. How about yourself? Just existing, man. Existing. Tactical reload needs a starting off cooldown as a nerfed. I don't know about that. That's kind of fire though. Honestly, why not? I think today I'm feeling kind of like buildy. So like I wanna kind of try some random stuff out. But like you want to try out tactical reload though? You think it's broken because there's no like I mean I guess like what if I really just put that on like I guess like maybe that's why people are using Tech Mage again because tac reload with like deflections or whatever. I guess you could try that. I don't know. My thing is, I want something that has like a really cool, like animation. I guess like well, I would love to do like a strength Tech Mage build, sort of speak. I mean, maybe Blood Mage would be better at that. I don't know, cause like I don't know what the stats would be looking like, cause I think you would have to have super low health. That's honestly why I think a lot of the stuff is working nowadays, though, cause you gotta have low health. But like it kind of works though. It kind of works. So like if I did do like max strength, um, and then cause it's like would I go in with tech? Cause you have like Maelstrom, you have like the plasma. I think that could work low key. Yo, what's up, abnormal? Or I mean, well, you've been in here a while. What's up? What are you? What did get mega strength build? Yeah, I'm about to say I think I'm gonna do something like that. Something like strength tech. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Just trying to do what I can to help the community, man. And stay out of all this drama, man, bro. That goes for all you guys, brother. Like, just bro, it's crazy how serious people are trying to make a flash game, like for real. Like, bro, I never expected this stuff to get like this deep. Like, we have like real life allegations and all sorts of other like just random stuff going on. It's like, oh my goodness, man. It kind of escalated. Like, at first it like started with like just like obviously banter, shit talk, and whatever, and then I feel like it became like a money thing. Like oh, people doing this, pocket watching that. Your life's this, your life's that, whatever, blah blah blah. But now it's like, bro, we're just throwing allegations on like on people for just again like the stupidest of reasons. It's just stupid, man. And then it's like if you're in the middle of that, like you just again like people like force you to like you get pinged in it, and you're just like, why am I here? Like what is going? Like it makes you really reevaluate your life, bro, for real. Like I've never been so pressed, like so bothered by other people's bullshit. Like it's weird. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Just doing the best we can for the community, man. As long as we can have it, because who knows what could happen? Because I don't. Do you take a look at Brawl Stars, by the way? I did not yet. I haven't really had the time, honestly. I've been. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to. Yeah, like I said, get into that on stream, but I just been doing with my own BS, man. Just kind of like in my head and just not doing much of anything. So, but it happens. It happens. The old day strength builds were considered awesome. Yeah, no, I feel like they were just like mega strength maxing all the way. I feel like people tag you too much, it must get annoying. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like, again, it's like I don't mind being tagged. I never mind conversating with people, and I think honestly that's why it's kind of bittersweet because like I really do enjoy talking to people a lot, But I'm kind of in this place right now where it's just hard to talk to people because there's always somebody that's just trying to make it like either A about them, like in an attention way, or B, they just again are bored. And it's like they just are trying to, for whatever reason, like stir the pot, like create some sort of negativity just because they feel like that's more like again, like entertaining than being positive or just having fun. It's weird. Said it many times. Don't tag everyone and tag the people they directly have problems with. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, but even then, it just becomes a thing where it's like, because half the time it's happening in my server, like people are gonna, DM me. Like a lot of times people don't even tag me. People DM me. And again, like I could be having conversations with people about random stuff. And again, like I won't even be paying attention in the server to, again, I do pay attention. Like again, I could be in there having a conversation. I'll go away. And then literally the moment I go away, it's like, bam, that's when things start. I'll have a conversation with somebody that's like in the server about something completely different. And then randomly they'll be like, yo, are you seeing this going on in your server? Like, yo, then I get DMs from everyone else. And it's like, yo, these people are beefing. Yo, you should do something about this. Yeah, they're saying this doesn't look good. And again, I tell a lot of people, like, bro, I have 200 people in the server, and I'm not trying to say like a lot, but a lot of these people are in there for different reasons. And again, I have a lot of people in there that are, I mean, at once were, again, like could have been building blocks to like future things, but like after seeing what the community is like, and that's the main thing. Like it's sad because like I could make a video just basically saying how it's our own fault why we get treated the way we get treated. Because again, from a person that is like, again, on both sides per se, like watching everyone act the way they act is just like horrendous. And then trying to actually fix it is just there's no point. Like you can't fix it. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like I'm literally in the middle of trying to make the game better, trying to do the best I can, trying to have fun. But at the same time, people are looking at me as like the solution to like ongoing petty drama and beef and back and forth and years of old like petty just rivalry, man. It's like, bro, how old are we, bro? I'm about to be 29 this year. Like, bro, are you guys really still that hung up on things that were said 5, 6, 7 years ago? Like, bro, people are quoting screenshots from 2024 talking about, yeah, bro, have you still done this yet, bro? Like, are we doing this yet, bro? Have you done this? Have you done that? Oh, you said you were going to do this. Like it's one of those things where, yeah, again, like it could be weird. You could be like, that's crazy the person does that. But again, you kind of just keep it pushing. Like the fact people need to highlight other people's faults or other people's like, again, problems or issues. It's just weird, bro. It's super weird. We're playing a video game. Like, man, but yeah, again, like I could go on that for hours. And again, like I don't want to because I already feel like I have. And that's what sucks. Like the people in my life, like I feel like I'm a broken record. Like it's every time I could be casually doing something, enjoying something, and the next thing you know, I look at my phone and it's like, oh my fucking, like, bro, what is going on now? You know? And again, it's fun, like it's hysterical. Like you gotta laugh at it because it's like it's maddening. Like there's no other emotion you could put into it without feeling like I'm gonna punch a screen. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to, again, help the community without literally being just as mean or just as, again, like we'll say, just as tight about things that I was very much against back in the day, right? So it's like, essentially, again, the whole reason I wanted to get involved with the community was because I feel like I got wronged as a moderator for trying to help the community. Okay. I was like, okay, man, we got to be okay with certain things, be okay with that, be okay with this. That's fine. You know, like basically compromise. And then years and years later, you see what the compromise is like. And bro, it's just full of people that take advantage. And then again, it's like, okay, you kind of put that down. I'm going to stay in my lane and do what I can. Okay, I gift, I do this, I give money to the game. You know what I'm saying? I tried my best to entertain the people I know who play the game. And then again, it's just filled with other people that just take advantage of it. And then it makes whatever you do look bad. Whatever is good, whatever positive energy you put into it, it just looks bad eventually because somebody takes advantage of it. Someone turns it into their own favor. And then again, it just looks terrible. Like, again, I wanted to have a server for free speech because I felt like the Epic Duel official server was a little bit, again, like certain things people could joke around about, but me as a black person, I can't say certain things. Like it feels super limiting. So I'm like, okay, hey, like I'm gonna make my own server. I'm gonna add some freedom of speech things. I'm not gonna be as, limiting. I'm gonna let people say what they want to say. I want it to be like Call of Duty, back in the day, man. Like it's online. Like people are gonna say things, but at the same time, like we should be able to know when the line is drawn, right? Like you should know when to not cross that line. But again, here we are, bro. Like here we are. Like literally, like it's just, bro, like the line has been crossed. And it's like I'm gonna have to spend my weekend cleaning up this server and basically putting in all these rules in place, all these regulations. I'm about to throw in bots. I'm about to throw in all these things just to make it way more, again, oppressive and way more clean because I can't trust anybody. I can't trust 90% of the people in there, bro. And it sucks because I would love to trust everyone in there, but I can't because people just can't clean up, bro. Like people just can't, they can't clean up like that. It's just that simple, like, bro. So yeah, again, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm pretty sure, hey, the people that have seen everything, they know exactly, like, they probably agree with me, and the people that are against me, it is what it is. Like, bro, we don't have to talk. We could all just play the game, and that could be that. You know what I mean? Because I'm just at the point where it's like, I can't spend any more time just trying to help other people that want to literally argue, bicker, you know, and bullshit around, you know what I'm saying, in a game that they just use to inflate their egos or use to just pass the time. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is that they use the game for, but it's not the reason I use the or play the game. So it's like, I just have to start separating myself from those people and just start doing my own thing. You know what I mean? And again, you know, cultivating a group of people that actually like playing the game, bro. Like, again, like, I'm over here getting people calling my people botters and this and that and this and that. When it's like, bro, my people play. I know my people play the game. I talk to them all day while they play the game, bro. Like, they're, you know what I mean? But yeah, it just is what it is. It is what it is, man. I'm just over it. Just over it. But yeah, we're gonna keep playing. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know it makes the content bad. I know it kind of kills the vibe, but you know, yeah, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard for me not to rant about certain things because it's like a lot of times I'm just not clear-headed, and then when I am, it's like, this makes sense, you know what I mean? So I gotta get it off my chest. But yeah, anyways, yeah, no, you can only do so much to help those who don't want to be helped too. Yeah, that's facts. Not facts, man. Facts. Does someone or something bother you from back in the past? No, honestly, again, I have literally, honestly, it's funny you say that because Leifon has came back into the community, and that's probably one of the, bro, like, I feel like I could start a podcast with that brother. Like, I've only spoken to him briefly because I've just, again, time in X, Y, and Z, but like the conversation I have had with him, it's like, bro, like, he gets it, man. Like, there's so many people that just understand, again, like, just this game is not, there's way things that are way bigger. Like, it's a blessing to be connected by this game. It's a blessing to have these memories and be a part of all this culture and history. But at the same time, bro, like, I'm not holding shit against anybody from Epic Duel. Like, bro, it's Epic Duel, bro. What are we talking about? Like, it's crazy, man. But yeah, no, again, it's, at the end of the day, bro, it's just, I don't have an issue with anybody, but at the same time, it's like, respectfully, I just gotta distance myself from people that just, again, want to petty bicker all day. Like, it's just lame. It's lame. It's corny. Like, no one wants to be a part of that. You know what I mean? And people rather just let it happen and again, go do their own thing. And that's what sucks. Cause like, we lose other good people, good friends, you know, other, you know, individuals that, again, get like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, nah, facts. At the end of the day, I don't hold any, you know, past beef against anybody. Like, I'm cool with everybody. I don't have any issues with anybody. If I did have an issue, I would tell them. I would say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But it's like, do I have a lack of respect for a you know, a bunch of people? You know, yeah. Like, but again, at the end of the day, it's online. Like, I would never disrespect them or like demonize them or like, again, make it seem like they're, you know, basically, like, I would never make anybody seem like they're way worse than what it is. Like, if they say something crazy, okay, yeah, they said something crazy, but I would never act like, oh yeah, that person actually deserves like jail time, or that person actually deserves to be like patronized, or we should actually go to extreme lengths to try and like shame this individual. You know what I mean? Again, it's just one of those things where, like anything else, if someone said something weird in public, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's weird. And then you keep it pushing. Like, that's it. But yeah, it's crazy how some people can be. Yeah, no, facts. Grown adults acting like kids. Not for real. Crazy work over a game, by the way. Not for real. You're for real. And like I said, it's funny because like I think back to like, you know, the whole like my Ditto situation and like during gifting and stuff. And there's been so many times where, again, like honestly, like Ditto's a cool guy, and I feel like I always feel bad because I think I overreacted. And again, it was just because I had, you know, my own feelings for Cactus, like, and you know, that sounds gay, but like I had, that's my guy, you know what I mean? So again, like I was sticking up for my friends. I felt like I was just trying my best to keep everyone happy. And you know, again, like I wasn't trying to necessarily use like or say Ditto was like a bad guy for doing his own thing, but it just felt like he didn't really like care, right? And again, that was wrong of me to assume that when I just didn't know the guy, right? So it's like even situations like that, like I love using my own like bullshit or whatever as examples, you know, because again, it's like no one has to feel some type of way about talking about their closet. Because again, I'm all about that. I would love to air out all my dirty laundry if you guys would love to sit here and listen to me yap about all the bullshit I've been through in life. Because again, I feel like it makes everyone better, like for real. You know what I mean? Like I'm never afraid to talk about my, faults, because I feel like, again, it really does help people not have to go through the same bullshit if they really are learning and listening, right? So it's like the same thing, right? Like that type of situation, learning and growing from that, it just, bro, like it just becomes a thing where it's like, man, like oh, I messed with my mic. Wait, what? What is the best? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. What's up, Nathaniel? Is the audio messing up? Ah. Is it back? Oh, I just went high pitch for. Oh yeah, I probably hit my mic. I was getting passionate. Sorry about that. But yeah, okay, yeah, no, you're good. You're good. My fault. My fault. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, like again, moving past all that stuff, I think again, these are all learning curves that need to happen, because at the end of the day, like it just, to me, I just look at it as I got to do better, right? At the end of the day, a lot of people have told me beforehand that I should do way better at policing my server, and I always felt like, hey, like that was against the reason I made the server. But now seeing what can come from just letting people kind of, again, just push the button, push the button, push the button, push the button, it's like I have to do something, right? So and then going from that standpoint, it's like I understand that, bro, like I don't need to be involved in everyone else's like stuff, bro. Like I don't need to be involved in, like, again, my faction is not competitive. I don't need to be involved in the faction drama. Like I don't need to be involved in the player drama. Like I don't need to be involved in the Twitter stuff. I don't need to be involved with the this and that and this and that. Like, bro, I do what I can to help the game. Like I think I'm gonna have my own group of people that I think, again, like play Epic Duel, but also want to play games outside of Epic Duel too. We're gonna make content, and that's gonna be that, man. Because I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm not a superhero. Like I'm not a superhero. I'm not the main character. Like this is not an anime. Like I know I am not important, like by every means possible, right? So it's like I'm just a guy trying to make change to like how he can. You know what I mean? Literally just make the changes he feels like he can, right? And I just feel like I'm at my wit's end. Like I feel like I'd much rather I'd much rather jump out a building and land head first than try to, again, get people to like see what is possible, you know what I mean, from just, again, being on our P's and Q's, like just being nice to people, just being okay. Like, bro, like it's okay to not like somebody, but we ain't got to go on the deep end, you know what I mean? But again, that's literally impossible with this game, because again, it comes from the basis of people want to pretend like and act like they can stand on a pedestal, like they have nothing wrong with them, when again, they literally do the same thing. They're a part of the same problem. And that's like, period. Everyone wants to act like everyone else is the reason why something is not fun or not this or not that, when they are literally the same reason why that it's not fun. Period. Like that's it. And again, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you're confused, don't worry about it. But at the end of the day, man, I'm done ranting about that. We're gonna continue playing the game. I already feel my girlie looking at me through the wall right now, talking about if I have to hear another Epic Duel conversation about drama and bullshit and this person said that and this person said that, she's gonna punch me in the freaking nuts. So again, let's try to avoid that at least for the rest of the day. And I'm going to just play the game, have some fun for a little bit, and yeah, man. Again, we're gonna switch the gears and go into positivity. Yeah, the battle pass is gonna be amazing. From what I've seen, so far, it's looking really cool. My armor and stuff is gonna be done here soon, I think, so that's gonna be really cool as well. Like I said, there's a lot in store, man. Like I'm ready to play. Honestly, like I'm ready to do more streams. I really want to. I know you guys have been hearing me say this for a while, but I really am like, going outside of the game, right? Like in real life, like I'm pretty much coming to the point where I'm kind of forced to. I gotta take this shit more serious, man. And like I know I've had this conversations plenty of times, but like I gotta post every day. Like I'm not gonna be satisfied and happy with myself until I'm posting every day, at least on this channel. And again, I think I have to come up with more creative ways to be able to put that out there without it being like, okay, I'm just uploading slop, or I'm just uploading, like I'm literally just recording and hitting upload. Like I want to be able to add some flair. I want to be able to add some, personal touches to it that makes my, content stand out. Right. So I need to really use my next like month here well, because IRL, without getting into too much details, man, again, my job situation is horrid, and I'm just at a point where I'm ready to move on to different things if like my demands aren't kind of like met, and it kind of sucks because a lot of these people, they do follow the channel and they do work with me, and again, a lot of them have been seeing me at my worst recently because I've been a big depressed sack of shit, honestly, being frankly honest. You know what I mean? I'm just in my head, and I just question a bunch of things that normally I wouldn't question, because I just can't find the confidence to, again, say these things to these people that are supposed to be my family, my brothers, my blood, my whatever. Like, these are people that I've been through the trenches and back with over and over and over again. But it's like, I just, at the end of the day, like, it's just a big disagreement on professionalism. And I feel like at the end of the day, like, I have to stop denying that. You know what I mean? Like, I have to move on and set that boundary, because at the end of the day, like, I come from a family where it's just very corporate, right? So it's like professionalism to me probably isn't going to be the same as most professionalism to other people. And for the most part, it does help me stand out or whatever, which is all fine and dandy. But, again, I have a hard time kind of working with, people, because people will say, like, not necessarily live up to that standard, but I just think they don't genuinely take things as serious as I do. Like, I'm a big person and big believer of, like, if, at least in a professional setting, the work you do and the work you put out in the world is a representation of yourself, So even if you're doing, burger flipping, right? It's like, if you're doing your best at it, you're trying your best to make sure everything is, at least like to the standard, right? Like, you want to make sure it's consistency. That's my whole thing. Like, I feel like it's consistency. That's what hospitality, that's what customer service, that's what a lot of these things really mean in, the long run. Like, people know when you go to McDonald's, you're going to get a, filler burger, but at the same time, they're going to be expecting that, filler burger to have the right amount of cheese, sauce, whatever, pickles, blah, blah, little salt, like the little things that make it tolerable, make it important. Right. So it's like, if you don't do those things, wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, facts. My bad. But yeah, if you do those things, you know what I mean, and you try your best to be consistent, people appreciate that, right? People appreciate having the same experience, especially in a very, chaotic world that you can't control your experience, right? People like having that bit of peace, knowing that they can come somewhere, and it be nearly similar to the experience they had before. You know what I mean? So, that's just how I feel about it. So it's like, I feel like, it's my job as a, major in hospitality, or, whatever you're doing. Like, I feel like it's your job to kind of uphold that, upkeep that, we'll say, consistency. Right. So yeah, my job is just there's nothing consistent about my place of work at all. Like, my job is the definition of chaos, and everyone accepts that. And I just, again, like, I can't, like, I never really have. But yeah, it's just to a point where it's just like affecting me in a way where I'm just like, okay, if I'm the problem and I don't belong here, you guys need to get rid of me. And if there is other problems that I'm not the problem, then y'all need to start getting rid of these other problems, because again, like, I'm not just going to sit around and watch the place just burn, like, that's just not how I was raised, so, yeah, and so it's like, yeah, no, at this point where, again, I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my boss at some point. And again, like, it's not, I don't know how it's going to go, because like, this is, a person I have a lot of respect for. I, again, like, appreciate a lot and has done so much for me, but I don't know how to tell her, or I don't know how to tell them, that, hey, like, the things I witness on a day-to-day basis, you guys would not tolerate. And it's unfair that I'm put in a position where I'm like, you're like expecting me to rather tolerate it, or again, basically like go to the lengths of having to like get someone on camera doing X, Y, and Z to have someone, like, do something about it. Right. Like, that's what it is. And again, I'm not a snitch. I'm not a person. I've never really been about it. I do my job, and that's that. Right. Like, if I have an issue, I'll approach you. I say this, and that's fine. But it comes down to, at the end of the day, like, everyone has a difference of how they do their job. And the people that, again, like, want to do their job, again, they have no, like, they're there just to get a paycheck. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm there because I chose this. This is my career. Like, I take pride in my work, blah, blah, blah. And then other people are like, hey, yo, bro, I'm just here to get a paycheck, dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just not going to mesh well. But yeah. So job's been, going, iffy, and it sucks. Cause I'm a big person where, I mean, I am a big person. I'm a big person, but like, nah, like, I'm a big believer in normally just being like, okay, if I'm going to come into a place, then I'm going to ride out. I'm going to ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going into a company, I'm going into a job, like whatever, like I think it's my responsibility, my duty, as a individual to make sure I am doing the best I can for that company. Right. At least that's how it was. So now it's like, yeah, nah, F all that. Like, bro, I don't care. It is what it is. Like, like, bro, I am at the point where I understand that I am just a placeholder. And again, I'm literally just a placeholder, and that's that, and it sucks because I don't want to be a placeholder, but that's what it is. Like, unless you're actually doing something of relative importance, like you're a corporate person, you're moving around money, like finance, something again of that relative manner where you're actually, again, like, people don't get their money if you're not doing your job type thing, then again, you're pretty much just a placeholder. Like, literally, you're literally just a placeholder. So yeah, it's just kind of over it, man. Kind of over it. Kind of overworking, at least in a like setting like that. Like, I'm in this kind of mindset where I would rather just get a part-time job, pay my own health benefits, like do YouTube on the side, build my own company. I would love to get into like video productions, do more of a like just do more of a thing where, again, like I really feel like I can make content a full-time career. And I think, again, like, not to brag about it or anything like that. Like, I just think it's something that I just find as a passion. And I think if I really like stick my mind to it and I really set myself up for something like that, I think it will be achievable. I just got to do it, literally. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Why, what? I think I got confused. I think I had like two builds in my head at once that I was using when I was not using those builds. What is my armor core anyway? I don't know how I ended up on strength blood mage. I was really just on autopilot there for a minute. Okay, yeah, he did ox, right? Yeah, he had to do ox. So if he did ox, I should do this. I don't have any spots in my faction now, not right now. Yes, I do have this founder armor, but I am getting another one. It's going to be a Norse, a like kind of Norse runed founder armor. So it's kind of like I basically in my smite days and stuff like that. Like, I'm a big fan of, well, it's mythology, 100% mythology, but like I do like Norse mythology, and I am kind of a fan of like Greek mythology, at least like not necessarily the lore behind it, because like the lore is kind of grimy. But like I do kind of like what they, like stand for, almost like kind of having like a person in charge of that element and kind of being the person who, again, like helps out, do these things for like people and blah, 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 blah. I think that's kind of cool. Right. And obviously how they look and stuff. So, Norse, out of the two, I think I like Norse mythology better, just because I think Odin, as like the Allfather or whatever, I think was way cooler than Zeus. Cause again, like Valhalla and like basically like battling and like, I mean, like, bro, like Norse culture, in my opinion, is way cooler, than Greek culture. Like, Greek culture is more about like the arts and like lovey-doveyness and like creativity and all this other things. Like that's, which is cool and all, like, it's fine. But like, bro, like Norse culture is like, bro, like that's where the real ones go. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, their whole culture is based off of, like, Norse culture is literally based off of, like, if you're not fighting a battle, like, that's good enough, if you don't die in battle type thing, like, you're literally not going to heaven type thing. Like, you're not getting sent to, the Allfather, right? Which is kind of nuts. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, imagine, again, there's a war going on and you're just like, yeah, you don't go to war, man, you're going to hell. Like, what? That's kind of crazy. But still, that's just, I don't know, it's kind of fire. Literally. But yeah, anyways, yeah, no, it's gonna be like a Norse, or not, yeah, Norse, sorry, my bad, Norse runic Norse runic founder armor. So it's gonna be really cool. Aka's actually doing the details, which I do appreciate, man. Y'all be giving Aka so much hate, man, bro. That man be making some fire. Egyptian has to do with black people. Okay, all right, all right. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I think Egyptians are pretty, like melanized. Oh man, let's not get started on the race debates, man. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna just do Jug, and we're just gonna go through my Twitter feed, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh my goodness!" Like my Twitter feed is just filled with all sorts of like race war stuff, which is nuts. Not even that I follow that stuff, but I just like, I think I follow a lot of meme accounts that talk about the like memes in like racism. Like I don't okay. Okay, this might be a shocker to you guys, right? But like I think racism personally is a meme. Like I think racism is hilarious because the idea to me as a person who believes in God and all this other stuff, like to think that someone could just be better because they're just their race or their color, their skin is just insane to me. Like again, like they want to talk about genetics, like literally to a T, like their personal, hey, my mom or my dad, like directly related to them. Okay, that's one thing. But it's like people literally be like, yeah, no, I'm just this color or I'm just this, so I'm superior. Like I have this color eyes, so I am obviously better than you. Like, that's just weird. That's just super weird to me. I don't know. Like even if I was taught that as a kid, I don't think I would ever actually stick to that ideology because it just feels weird. So it's just like, yeah, it's just funny to me. So it's like I'll be on Twitter, and a lot of these jokes that I click on kind of go down this rabbit hole, and then eventually it ends up with like a account talking about like Chud the Builder was bear macing this black guy at the gas station because he was saying this and that, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like why? How did I get to this? How did I get to this? You know what I mean? That, and then also I think I do. I'm not gonna. I don't support everything Myron says, okay, but I do watch a little bit of Myron's content, especially when he does when he goes to universities and stuff like that. I think that's hilarious when he does like the university debates. I think that is very funny. But yeah, so Twitter I think would get me banned off YouTube, to be honest. But yeah, no, I think that would be good content just because I think it's good to kind of keep up with the world, but like honestly, I just would I want more public opinions about it. Like I would love to have more open conversations about certain things and just to hear their people's opinions on it, just because again, like I feel like this is all, interesting things that we should be preparing for, like people want to talk about, me and Cactus were literally talking about in the Epic Duel server the other day. Wait, what? Well, hold on, you said what? Old Egyptian pharaohs, a green king. Damn. What? Anyway, you didn't answer. What do you mean? No worries, Abnormal. Get some sleep, brother. Oh, the best member in my faction. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, I didn't realize that's Kevin. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for stopping by, man. Stream always makes me feel a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. I have to come up with more of a solid build here soon. I think I've just literally been dying. Like, no cap. My bad, my bad. Best faction member, best faction member. I mean, bro, it's hard. I like in what game mode? Like you're just saying in general. If we're talking about best faction member in general, it'd probably be Kong, I guess, just because like again, Kong has put up a ridiculous amount of influence in a very short period of time, and he also plays like a madman. Again, like I think honestly, it's kind of flattery when people think that like he bots or something like that. When he's like I've never seen a time where Kong's been online that I haven't been able to like talk to him. So I don't know. Like again, I guess like if he's botting, then I guess he's glued to the screen as his bot's going the whole time, which would make no sense, but whatever. But yeah. Anyways, I would say probably Kong because yeah, again, Kong is insane and Kong plays a lot, so he probably definitely yeah. But huh? What? You talking shit? What you talking shit about? Not I always feel better. Oh my goodness. Dang. Dang. I literally threw that, by the way. I like legit threw that. She said, I bet you do always feel better when you stream. That's crazy. Me feel better because I'm talking to you guys. Crazy. You should see my face right now. Squinting super hard. Never that. The lion doesn't feel better when he expresses his feelings. The lion pushes his feelings down and continues on the hunt. No way this man just put up Titan Shroud. Titan Shroud! Okay, bro, there's so many. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They should, you know what they should do? Bro, actually, I got it. This is what's gonna save Epic Duel right now. This is gonna save Epic Duel right. I promise you. Listen to me. Everyone listen right now. Everyone listen. Ranked 1v1, no heals. I guarantee. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. No heals. It'd be super duper fire. No heals, or you get like one augment heal. Like you get like an augment like cleanse heal. But other than that, no actual regular heal. No heal over time. No heal bullshit. Like what how would y'all feel about that? Because I think part of the reasons why people play Jug is because Jug is like a guarantee. I mean, yes, it's a guaranteed win, but it is like kind of guaranteed over within like 7 to 8 turns, right? So it's like 1v1s, you can't guarantee that regardless. And again, like, I know a lot of people want to, again, like that's another thing right now because people want to talk about, oh, like the numbers have been low, You know, again, a war just ended. There was just a ban spree, and literally the meta has been absolutely dog shit to a point where, again, like you have to choose between wanting to play extremist, like wanting to be in a like 10 turn fucking battle of the century to win a game, or if you want to, again, just put on a like 4 to 5 turn build slapper and get like a 60% win rate. Like, either, no matter what variation you're running, you're literally gonna fall in between one of the two, and that's what sucks. So it's like, yeah, like that's why the meta is bad. Which again, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure that out. Like it doesn't take game developer of the year or anybody with a degree to figure that out. Honestly, you just have to play the fucking game. But again, that's me crashing out a little bit. But like, yeah, again, like, and that's not Night Race fault or anybody like that's fault. It's just, again, at the end of the day, we have no like actual balance team that has a direction because again, our balance team is basically just like, bro, like it's just yeah, like they just like they just exist. Like it's not a thing, but they just exist. And then again, it becomes a thing where people literally like, the best way I can explain this is imagine you're on a team, you're not getting paid to help, right? Like you're on a team that's designed to help something out. And again, you're not getting paid to be on this team, but in order just to get a try, like even if you came up with something off the top of your head, which could be good or bad, right? It's like there's other people that are not even willing to let that thing try to be a thing because again, they just, for whatever reason, like they just feel like this is the most important thing in the world, right? Like imagine you're on the balance team. Imagine we're sitting on a conversation. There's like 7 people, right? And again, this balance team does not include the main person that actually, like, we'll say final input in puts the thing, right? Like that team does not consist of the person that actually inputs in finalizes the update, right? Like we just are the people that give the document or the like notes to that guy, and then that guy picks and chooses what he wants to do, right? Like you should know what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to be vague about this because again, I don't want to name drop people or whatever. But so put it like this, right? If you had 8 of those people in there, 6 of them don't even play the game anymore. 2 of them play the game. 6 of them are OG players, okay? Out of those 6 people that don't play the game anymore, 3 of them are going to act like they know what the fuck they're talking about, even though they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they played the game. It doesn't matter if they have played the game in forever. They could have only logged in since alpha, like literally. And again, they just have beta weapons or whatever. They will literally, to the like grave, they will die on whatever hill. Like, they know what they're talking about. When again, you can put this publicly, like me, like you could say it on a public streaming platform and come in and be like, I could say something stupid like, yeah, we should let heals be a 1 turn cooldown. Everyone and their mom would say no. Like, everyone would be like, bro, that's stupid. Don't do that. That's super stupid. What? Like, no, don't do that. That's dumb, right? But again, that one guy will fight tooth and nail to be like, no, bro, you're tripping. This is the recipe, bro. I'm telling you, this is the sauce. You just don't understand what I'm cooking, bro. Like, we need to do one turn cooldown on the heals. That's it. And again, it basically goes back and forth until basically people just get tired of it. Because again, at the end of the day, you're not getting paid for this. You're still doing your other regular job. You're still doing your other lively matters, your other duties. You're still living life like a regular human being, and then having to do this like for however long. You're gonna eventually just be like, you know what, bro? F it. Full send it. Do whatever. Whatever makes you happy, bro. Send whatever makes you happy. And that's when, again, this is what ends up coming up. This is what ends up getting sent. And then that's what ends up messing up the game. So, yeah, like, and again, we're in this constant loop because, again, people come back out of nowhere and people come in and it's like, oh, well, this guy has, some sort of street cred or whatever, but hasn't played the game in X, Y, and Z. Or this guy comes through and let's say they do play the game, but they're like me and play the game maybe like a couple hours a day. Again, like even I don't necessarily give the most balanced tips and tricks because I feel like, again, like I'm not playing the game that often, bro. Like I try my absolute best to play the game, but again, at the end of the day, like I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm playing it as much as Kevin, DH, Exile Royals, Aki, or whoever. Like I don't. Like I'm not. Like it's just unfortunate, right? So man, need some water there. At the end of the day, man, yeah, I just wanted to kind of say that about everything. So, yeah, no, when it comes to Epic Duel, and people want to talk about why, again, why the balance is like it is, why things are going on, why all this drama is occurring, why people don't want to play the game, why the numbers are low. It's because of that. It's because literally the fan base hates each other. Like the community that's left, they just dislike each other. Period. And it's sad because, again, we're all supposed to be one of a kind going through the same thing. And we're literally all trying to just Negan each other. Like, that's it. People rather see the game die, crash, and burn with their faction being the top best ones of them being left, standing or whatever. And we were so good. We drove everyone away from the game. Haha. Like, they would much rather that be the freaking, like, case than, again, just be like, okay, like, I'm just, again, going to let things be. Like, like people would much rather drive people away and, again, get people to quit the game opposed to actually just not care and just let things happen. So, yeah. So, until we actually hit a point where, again, like people can just coexist amongst each other peacefully, then we're just going to continue being like this, like in this constant cycle of people coming back, the game being fun, but people being drove away from, again, other people. Like, that's it. But yeah, so in where I land in all this, I'm just going to be one of the last people playing the game because I like playing the game and I enjoy playing it for my own reasons. And I'm on a grind to eventually hit the leaderboard and be one of the only, hopefully legit players on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I can't speak for everyone else. Again, I don't really care about everyone else. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's great that all these people are up there, but I'm just looking at them as competition. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking right here on my 17th spot and thinking, man, I would love to be up here on top 5. I'm thinking I played the game a long time. I would love to be up here, and that's what I'm aiming for. Again, I go back to, I would love to get into the jug win situation, but again, like, bro, you have people is literally like just screenshotting the leaderboard and just being like, okay, if you're on the leaderboard, you're clearly a botter. Like, which again, it just, bro, that makes no sense. Like me as a person who, again, if I was on here getting posted like that, like what can you say that literally tells somebody I'm not botting unless I literally do what I did and just you're just recording the whole day. Like you just stream yourself recording 300 wins every day. Like, which that's super hard to do. Like, that's not easy.
So it's like, bro, like I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. Like people say these things and want these things to happen, knowing that they're literally like damn near impossible to make happen. And then they stand on it and want, people to make change or whatever. And people just get annoyed and leave. And then it's like, oh, whoa, the game's not doing too good, huh? It's like, bro, I wonder why. Like, what the heck? Like, bro, we have people making false accusations, throwing videos out. Like, we have people sending support, DMs to, like, when did it become a thing to be like, okay, like again, which I'm not necessarily saying anybody's wrong for that. Like, I understand why somebody would do something like that. But to me, I would never do that because, again, to me, it's like, okay, the support, as much as I, love them and I try to, go by X, Y, and Z, it's like they're not players. Like, they don't care about me at the end of the day. Like, they do, but they don't. Like, they're doing their job like anything else. So it's like, I'm not going to try and help them do their job when they should be doing better at their job. And that's the whole reason why I quit my whole crusade against botters, cheaters, whatever. At the end of the day, Ardix Entertainment needs to do a better job at policing their games, period. It's not even just Epic Duel, it's everything. Like, again, they're coming out with a new game that, again, is going to be fun and dandy and this and that, but you act like there's not going to be cheaters or botters or this and that. No, again, there's controversies around all the, scalpers grabbing all these, high ticket item. Again, I was going to buy the thing to put my armor in the game, and that would have been really cool. But again, I got literally scalped out. I'm sorry, I have a job. So again, like, I was at work when the thing went live, and AI got that shit in 2.5 seconds, right? And then it became the thing where, oh yeah, you can go in the back thing and do this and pay more to do that. And, bro, I'm not gonna pay extra to, again, get a chance to, again, put my item in because I missed the chance because you guys, again, failed to take care and police and defend your, like, systems of how you reward your players. Because, again, at the end of the day, they don't care. They just make the money. Which, again, is like, bro, I'm not saying that to be like, I'm mad at them or this or that or this and that. Again, I accept it by continuing to play the games. But I'm just saying it's just annoying. Like, it's just annoying at the end of the day that people don't see that. Like, people literally make these complaints. They do these things thinking, oh, yeah, I'm really thinking out the box. Oh, I'm really going to get them this time. I'm really going to make change. Bro, you can't change shit. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to change shit. They're making money. What is there to change? Literally. So again, bro, kick back, relax, grab a fucking soda and play the game. Like, that's it, man. Like, that's it. Chill. That's it. If you don't want to play the game, play something else. It's that simple. As I'm saying, like, I know me as a person, I have a great account. I have great items. I have all these things that keep me in tune with it. But if you're a person coming in, I tell people all the time, yeah, it's very user-friendly. You can get in for your own reasons if you want to play the game. If you like the art style, if you like playing the game, if you like what you see, then you should play the game. But don't join thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to play a thing and everyone's going to be super nice and friendly. Don't join thinking, oh, there's going to be competitive things where I can shine and do this and do that. No, that's not, no, I did not say any of that. And that's where it comes. Like, bro, like, people be looking at me like, oh man, Alonzo, you said this was going to happen and these things are going to get better and da-da-da. Bro, I try my best, but I can't control everything, man. That's just what it is. So again, I'm at the point where, bro, like, I'm going to kick back, grab a soda, and play the game, and you should do the same. We tried. So, again, we're going to keep doing what we can. We're going to keep supporting the game. We're going to keep having fun because that's all we can do. But at the end of the day, man, like, I'm not in it. I'm not in the drama. Like, I'm not in the solution. Like, I'm not a part of anything. Like, I'm just a player. That's it. And I accept that. It is what it is. It's sad because I feel like, again, we could have had X, Y, and Z, but at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. Like, I don't think anybody cared enough about X, Y, and Z. So if no one else was going to care about it, again, like I said, I'm not going to care about it. I'm kind of okay with how things are. So, yeah, I'm going to keep enjoying it, seeing where things go. And that's that, man. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to clean up the server. Over the weekend here, you're going to be seeing new, all sorts of things again. Like I said, I am an extremist. And if you know me, then you know this because you know me, right? So me as an extremist, I try to stay away from certain things because I know if I really get involved in certain things, I'm just going to learn every detail to make it as perfect as possible, at least the way I see fit, right? So that's why a lot of times I didn't want to get into this whole Discord policing thing. I didn't want to get into this whole like Discord integration and bots and all these other things because, again, like, I think it would become too much. And I think a lot of people wouldn't really like that. Again, a lot of people told me around gifting that, hey, like, we have all these different channels. You should really condense it down to one area just so we can kind of talk and this and that and this and that. But again, like I basically thought in the beginning, y'all motherfuckers don't really want to be around each other as it is. So again, what I'm gonna do is start separating people by roles and pitting people in certain areas where they belong with certain groups of people where they want to belong. And they're going to have to, again, follow the rules. And if they don't want to follow the rules, they don't want to, respect people. They don't want to, again, do the obvious thing, then they will get removed or they will get timed out or they will be, a part of the policing process or whatever. And once that's said and done, then again, it's not going to be Lonnie this, Lonnie that. Yo, we need this person out. Bro, if you have an issue, you could join that person too. Because again, at the end of the day, man, a lot of these people that be in here talking about this, talking about that, because in all these problems really don't add or gain anything to the equation. They're just there. They're just existing like me right now. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, it's like I tolerate a lot of bullshit that, again, is a lot of people wouldn't tolerate because at the end of the day, I stand for freedom of speech. People should be able to take care of themselves. People should be able to put down the phone. People should be able to leave the chat if they feel like things are getting too serious or whatever. But again, no one can do that apparently. Like me, myself included, like, bro, you know what I mean? So yeah, at the end of the day, like, that's just what we got to do, so that is what it is. Again, it's going to be way less open, way less like, again, happy-go-lucky, this and that, way less, hey, come around, do this. Cause again, at the end of the day, this is going to be Alonzo being protective. You know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't really seen Alonzo play defense, but I'm very good at it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main things I played in basketball and was one of the main reasons I love basketball. I was a Spurs fan. We definitely love basketball, or not basketball. We definitely love defense more than we love offense. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we're going to be defending the server. We're going to be defending the brand. We're going to be defending all the people that are, again, standing and supporting with me because at the end of the day, I guess my content didn't attract mature enough of people to just understand common sense when to not talk to people when they clearly don't want to talk to them. So, again, by that grounds, I can just link this live, you know what I'm saying, to people who want to question X, Y, and Z and go from there. But at the end of the day, man, not worried about it, not too pressed. It is what it is. I'm just, like I said, I'm more upset that it just feels like I have to, like, I think I'm just more upset at the timing because again, I really felt like if anything, like I thought the people in my server, like everyone who joined my server would at least like, again, not necessarily have my back to a degree where it's like, oh man, I'm asking for money and they're going to be able to, pay me or whatever. But again, I at least thought they would respect me enough to be able to set their differences aside and be able to, again, just at least ignore somebody else that they at least have an issue with or whatever. But again, that clearly was not the case. You know what I mean? It clearly just, man, it was like I pit two people that hate each other at a table and just thought they could hash it out. And then they started scrapping. And now I'm like, okay, well, fuck, like, I guess, they're right. I guess we shouldn't do that. I guess, we can't be better. I guess we can't, again, be beyond that. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah, man, like, I'm just going to start doing more my own thing, man, which is like, I do want to do more bosses. I do want to do more missions. Like I do have way more things just like in the like book that I haven't done besides just play 1v1s. And again, it's like, I'm not really going to be doing just that. I think I'm going to be doing more videos again, be doing more again, like live streams that are, we'll say like better, for, live streams that are, what the heck? This man is unclickable. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Anyway, be doing more things that are just, well, I wonder, oh my goodness, bro. Why? Like, I feel like, I don't know, whatever, not my business. Anyways, kick Kong and let me join. Yeah, no, I can't. Yo, what's up, Contos? My bad. Sorry about that. I just seen that. Hi, Mom. How are you, Mother? Happy Mother's Day early to the Madre. We are taking her out to breakfast tomorrow. I didn't expect her to drop by, but that is amazing of her. Honestly, Mom, I have been ranting, so not the best stream to come into, but yeah, it is what it is. It's okay. At the end of the day, man, we just got to be honest. Again, the truth will really set you free, and I think as a person who's very open, like I usually wear my heart on my sleeve. Like these last few months, I haven't been. And again, it's been really hard for me. It's been really hard for me to adjust and kind of come into this new, we'll say like era of myself, you know, because I really feel like I want to do better. I want to do more. I want to accept a bigger role, you know, not just in, you know, life, but, you know, in my family's lives and stuff like that. You know, I want to be able to be around more. I want to be able to help them out. You know, I want to be able to help things go as smooth as possible, you know what I'm saying? And just be on my P's and Q's. But I feel like that comes with the organization. You know what I'm saying? You got to be organized. You got to be willing. You got to have a bunch of effort and, you know, keeping your mind on the goal at hand, you know. And a lot of times, like, I think I've had a lot of issues with just like distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been an ADHD kid. Like, I've always been, you know, hard at focusing my energy, you know, for a long period, especially a long period of time on something. And again, like, that's why it's always cool to think, like, with Epic Duel, man, like, I've been putting my energy into this at least like somewhat, like more and more and more over as time goes on. But I've been playing this game for a long time. And again, I was talking to my brother about this the other day, and he was even telling me, he's like, bro, you've been playing this since you were a kid, man. And I was telling him, I was like, bro, you got to get in, man. I'm telling you, man, like it's a cool thing. Like, it's really fun. It's a really fun thing to experience. He was just like, nah, I can never. Which is pretty funny, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty funny. It's funny when like I show people, you know, the game I play, and they're always like, again, it's almost like that little bit of like I want to say it's like fakeness or whatever, but it's like that positivity, right? Like, they're trying to be positive, like, oh yeah, like that looks cool, man. Like, that's great. And they're like, oh yeah, you should try it, bro. Like, you know, you think it's cool, you should come play the game. Nah, man, that's just not my cup of tea, dog. Oh man, that's funny. It's funny. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I'm always blessed, always joyous. And I think a lot of people have to understand that as well. Like, you know, I use a lot of, you know, buzzwords. You know, I say I'm depressed or this or that. Like, I am, but it's never long periods of time. Like, I'm very emotionally fluid, right? So it's like, I think I change my emotions and my feelings, you know, go up and down all the time, right? So it's like, you know, you say I'm bipolar, but I don't really think I'm bipolar because, again, like, it's not like anything random sets me off. It's just depending on what it is, like literally the event, you know what I mean? It's not like a matter of, I just get like a random burst of anger and I don't know why I'm mad. It's literally like, I feel like I always have I know why I'm frustrated or I know I'm upset or whatever. Like, but yeah, anyways, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where, yeah, like, I just feel like I have to do better at controlling that, you know, and, that comes from that, you know. Mom said I'm here to support always. Yeah, I know, my mom, I love my mom, man. Like, my mom's amazing. And, again, I think I'm too much like my mom a lot of the time. So I think a lot of times, like, we have a hard time, like, I wouldn't say communicating, but just, we have a hard time seeing each other eye to eye sometimes because we're both very strong-willed and strong-minded. And again, I get a lot of my own, like, personality traits from my mom. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, I look exactly like my dad, but me and my mom, I feel like, are hand in hand, very, very, very similar. And we're just two peas in a pod, man. So it's just funny because, like, we get each other a lot. But we do have very, you know, intense conversations and, you know, very emotional. But you know, again, she always supports me and it's always great, you know. And I always feel like it's amazing that I can feel that way about not just, you know, like, my family, but a lot of the individuals in the community as well. Like, you know, we do have a lot of the group of individuals that troll and kind of just don't really care. Like, they're kind of just here for whatever reason. We do have a lot of people that do care and, you know, do want to see the game prosper and succeed and do want to, you know, try their best to, by any means, make that happen, right? So it's just basically, I got to stop giving so much attention to the negative, and I got to start giving more positive energy to the positive, because I really feel like we do have an equal representation of both, and I feel like there is a balance of that. I always say that, like, that's why I chose, you know, the name balance and this and that. But it's like a lot of that can get foreshadowed if you're not looking in the right direction, and I just think recently I haven't been able to do that, you know. So thank you guys again for bringing me back, man. Again, I just feel like this is one of the only times where, you know, again, maybe it's because I have a mic in my face or something, but, like, I just think my thoughts become way more clear because, again, it's like, I know people are watching, I know people are listening, so I'm not trying to waste anyone's time. I want it to be clear, I want it to be direct, I want it to be straightforward, but at the same time, like, I don't want to, you know, like, miss the opportunity of being here at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I want to stress the importance of the things we can do differently in our day-to-day lives to actually incorporate change, not just in, a small game or a big game like Epic Duel, but in each other's lives, right? Like, I genuinely feel like the key to really becoming better people in general is just being so good that other people want to be better because they see you doing better. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely feel that in the bottom of my heart. Like, I think that every time I've wanted to do something like better myself, it's always because I've seen someone else and what they can become, not in a jealousy way, like I want to be like them, but just like seeing what they overcame, hearing their story, like seeing the adversity they went through and then seeing where they are now. It's like, oh damn, like if they went through all that, then I definitely can handle my problems. You know what I mean? So of course I heard, here's sport always facts. Yes, yes, be positive. No, facts, you're right. Gotta be optimistic. That is a bar only my mom will know. But yeah, no, she's right. We gotta be optimistic. Big dog, what's going on, John? How are you doing, brother? How's your Friday going? Facts. Optimistic. Doing great. About to say you get your workout in today. You about to go to the gym. What's it? What you about to be up to? We're probably gonna be playing zombies tonight later. Me and the girly are actually gonna start a YouTube channel called Couples Call of Duty. So I'm about to be like I literally downloaded every single Call of Duty on my computer, and like, I even got her into Black Ops 7 and stuff. So we're gonna be like playing zombies and in game. Like we're even be doing multiplayer. Like, bro, I'm really finna get into Call of Duty again, and it's actually kind of cool because like okay, again, this you guys are gonna think I'm cliche or whatever. You guys think I'm corny or whatever, but I think Call of Duty on a bigger scale is similar to Epic Duel just because a lot of the player base is so divided. It's funny because like all the I for years never wanted to play Call of Duty like that. Like I would always stick to playing the older zombies and whatever. Because again, all I would see is like just videos of how Call of Duty sucks now. It's overly feminized. They have all these, like girly skins and stuff. The multiplayer's bad. Skill-based matchmaking's terrible. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they nerf this in Warzone. This isn't good. This isn't good. This is bad. Blah, 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 blah. Right? But, like, I played it. I had my own experience. And, again, bro, I was having mad fun. Like, me and the girlie were having mad fun. Like, we were playing zombies. Mad fun. Again, I'm playing third person. I'm feeling like, bro, why would I even play Borderlands or something like that? And I could just play zombies. Like, zombies literally feels just as good as Borderlands. Like I don't even think I bought Borderlands 4. I don't even think I got past the first like chapter. You know what I'm saying? Just because I just haven't got around to it. But again, like zombies feels like that vibe of just like kind of looter shooter, leveling up your guns, doing all this kind of stuff just to get camos, whatever, right? So that's kind of the first thing. But then again, the stories that come with the stories that's been coming with the zombies and everything. Like I've been watching the full storyline. I've always been a fan of that. Like I've always watched like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that, and um, a lot of these games that were, again, like from game to game to game, they kind of shed a little bit of light on the story and then kind of take it in different directions. It's always really cool in my opinion. I always think that's really cool. So to see like Call of Duty Zombies unfold into what it is now, and then like seeing all these different things, and it's like, bro, it's just I don't know, man. Like stuff like that really makes me. It really makes me feel like a lot. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it really makes me feel like life is way more important than we like think a lot of the times, right? And obviously it's a video game, and obviously it's this, but it's like, bro, it's just such a good story. Like the zombie storyline is way deeper than I like ever would have thought and or imagined. And again, it's like as a kid, like I played this with friends all the time, and like we just would play it. It was just an arcade thing type of vibe. Like no one ever thought it would be like this serious, or no one ever thought it would be, amount to really like anything. And then like kind of seeing it turn into, this story where it's talking about the fate of humanity and, people having their lives kind of on repeat, and then like breaking the cycles and Like, bro, it gets way, like, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. And it's like, I would love to, I think that's going to be the next chapter for like the channel. Like, I would love to start deep diving into other games and kind of fusing Epic Duel into that, like kind of using Epic Duel gameplay in the middle of talking about different stories, like different games, like stories or whatever I'm kind of playing at the time, right? So it's like, I would love to start with like, probably just start from the beginning, you know, Black Ops 1 or something like that. And kind of going from there. Or just talk about maybe I'll kind of go into what I'm feeling like depending on depending on the Call of Duty I'm playing. But essentially, I want to make a match. Like I would love to be able to, you know, again, like I put a, let's say, Black Ops 4 zombies game and I play a map, and then you know, that map, the storyline talks about we'll say like perseverance or, you know, whatever, right? And then, you know, I kind of talk about, you know, with a little bit of the mashup between the two gameplays, how I have, you know, perseverance in here, or I went through this in my own life, and, you know, it's cool this going through this, blah, blah, blah. You know, like a little 10-12 minute video, just kind of like, again, like gameplay, positive vibes, kind of like keep going in your life, like what you're doing, you know, because again, like I want video games to be the escape, right? So it's like, I don't want people to click on the channel just to be like, oh man, like I want to, you know, watch Alonzo just like play video games casually. Like, nah, like I want people to kind of, again, like understand like what I'm going through, why I use video games the way I kind of use them, you know? Like, again, it's more than that. It's not just okay, well, I'm just going to play this game today. Like, again, like video games are an escape so that way you can refresh and then keep going in the grind you're on, you know? And again, I say this from a person who's, again, I was 500 pounds, you know, a few years ago. And again, I'm getting close to like 300 pounds, you know? And it's something where like, bro, I literally, we're getting food today, and one of the dudes that has literally seen me grown up, like I'm talking, I've been going to this Mongolian barbecue place for over 14 years, probably at this point, right? This guy is gonna see me and be like, dude, I didn't even recognize you. Like, you look so tiny, man. Like, you look so skinny. You know, like you look like you lost a bunch of weight. Like, it's crazy. And, you know, talking about just how, again, like I used to be way bigger, and you've seen me when I was younger, and I was always a big kid, and this and that and this and that. And again, it's just like, it's crazy because you don't feel that way at all. Like, in my head, I'm not satisfied until I hit like 250, 230 pounds type thing, right? So it's like, in my head, I'm just not even satisfied. I'm not accepting that victory. Like, I'm not taking that as a, you know, like pat on the back or nothing. Like, to me, it's just like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like, that's awesome. You know, that he sees me skinnier. Like, that's great. But like, the reality is I still don't see myself that way. So again, like, I'm still going, you know, I'm still working. And again, it's like, for me, things like Epic Duel, zombies, you know, things that I can mindlessly put my brain into, kind of just, again, say how I'm feeling, talk to you guys, talk to the homies, you know what I'm saying? Just check in, you know, just kind of not have to worry about different things that actually matter, but just, again, have fun. You know what I mean? Like, those things help me in the long run stay disciplined to whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm doing at the time. And right now, again, like I said, I'm at that point in my life where it's like, I need to take the leap and get past this weight loss thing. Like, I need to not make this a part of my life anymore. You know, it needs to not feel like I am just, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight. Like, I want to feel like I am rather, okay, I'm building muscle, or I'm trying to, you know, gain cardio. Like, I'm back to trying to play basketball again, and this is what I'm working on, or I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to feel like I'm working on something that's not just, oh, I'm losing weight. Like, oh, I'm losing weight. Oh, I'm just losing weight. You know, I'm just trying to lose weight, man. Like, I feel like I've been saying that for fucking years, and I'm over it, bro. Like, so over that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, again, not to get on that side tangent, but just, again, like, I owe a lot of that, we'll say, like, discipline, because I didn't have that. If I had that in myself in the beginning, I wouldn't have got that big in the first place, right? But like, I had to, again, figure out myself, figure out my process, kind of figure out how my brain works, how I kind of, you know, pass time, how things, you know, seem to me, right? And to me, it was like, bro, I could play video games for hours if the game was fun and not eat anything. And that was when I started realizing, okay, like, if I, you know, do this, I make sure I play video games for like 4 or 5 hours or whatever, you know, yeah, it sounds bad, but if I'm not eating food, I mean, hey, like, that helps me. That helps me in the long run. You know, I'm not overeating, right? And things like that started to work for me, you know? So then it became, again, like, okay, like I said, at the time, EUV, bro, like, we're going into this again around this time period. I was putting up 300 wins a day. Like, my whole day literally consisted around basically putting up jug wins. You know what I'm saying? Going to work for like 4 or 5 hours or whatever at the time, because I was working part-time, make sure I'm going to the gym, and doing that, right? And again, obviously the first time it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Like, it worked for the time being. I lost some weight and then I kind of fell out of it. But it's just like, I've always kind of noticed that pattern. Like, whenever I have a game that I'm really into, whenever I have something that I'm really just able to put my attention into, when I am tired, I am sore, I am just waking up, and again, I don't have to worry about it. I literally can disconnect from my body and just play the game because I'm worried about playing the game. It literally makes those shitty parts of the, working out, this, that, the in between, you kind of get through them, right? It's like, I don't have to worry about my stomach being super hungry from me, being in a calorie deficit when I'm worried about, killing people in Call of Duty, right? Like, I don't have to worry about, my food looking super bad, or doom scrolling online, seeing delicious foods that people are posting on foodies this, foodies that, right? I don't have to worry about all that when I'm, again, playing Epic Duel and I'm throwing ones and I'm trying to get a 70% win percentage, but I'm trying to play Mercenary. You see what I'm saying? Like when you get into the details of it, your brain gets so focused on these things that you tend not to even work. Those things don't even become important anymore. Right. And then you start to understand, like, okay, I really don't even need those things. Like, I really don't need food like that. I really don't need like chips. I really don't need these things. Like, I really was just eating because I was bored, or I really was just eating because it was convenient. I really was just eating because it was just something to do, but you find something to do, you don't do those things anymore. And again, that can apply to anything, right? Like, you can apply to food, it can apply to addiction, it can apply to, again, like fulfillment, whatever. Like, I think a lot of the times when we just kind of numb ourselves and think like, oh, it's okay, like, this is fine, or basically we do the social norm of, oh, this thing is bad, so that thing is bad. Like, bro, again, this is gonna sound crazy, I know plenty of functioning addicts, right? And when I say that, I mean people that probably make way more money than other people would ever make in their life. But again, these people get up every day and they hit a bump of whatever, what I'm saying, or they're hitting a hit of whatever, what I mean? And I'm not saying that's okay, I'm not saying that's wrong, but at the end of the day, those people have been living their lives like that for 20 plus years. So it's like, at some point you start to be like, okay, like, maybe the world doesn't know everything, what I mean? And again, I'm not advocating or telling everyone to go out here and start just doing, drugs before, work or whatever, or doing this or whatever. Cause again, the whole point is you have to know yourself, right? Like, you have to know what is going to actually benefit you, right? Me, I have ADHD and I have a hard time focusing on things. So I, again, dabble in things that tend to usually help me stay focused, or at least help me stay, again, from like wandering onto other things, right? So it's like, a lot of times when I don't have a game I want to play, when I don't have something to keep me busy, my in between time is literally just me overthinking into the ground, and again, everyone in my life could tell you that. My mom could tell you this, my girlie could tell you this, my friends, whoever. Like, when I literally cannot get past something, I disassociate and I literally sit there and just, I just don't exist. Like, it literally feels, it's frightening. It really is frightening because, again, like, even I myself am aware that I'm disassociating, but it's like, I literally cannot find the energy to, again, even speak or talk about X, Y, and Z. What I mean? Like, I literally just can't. Like, I have to focus on this. And if I start speaking or start talking, I'm only talking about this. Like, I again, call me whatever, but it just is what it is. So it's like things like that. I have to learn how to be focused. I have to learn how to be disciplined. I have to learn how to be, more than the average person on those things. Because again, if I'm not, then I lose the battle in the long run. And I feel like video games, Epic Duel, Call of Duty, Smite, all these different things in the long run, they really do help me kind of stay focused, and I owe a lot of my weight loss. I owe a lot of my, we'll say, like, bro, my diet has been so much better these last few months. Just because, again, I'm just actually aware of what I'm eating. Like, I'm not really eating to, like, again, get a flavor bomb or something like that. Like, it's kind of just like, oh yeah, nah, it's breakfast. I need this. Like, this is why I know if I eat this is what's going to make me feel like this. So I'm going to eat that. And it's like, and again, it's just that simple. Like, you're just disciplined. Like, I don't really need the other stuff. I'd rather eat a banana, Like, bro, I've been eating like bananas, like girls making banana bread. I eat like salads like crazy again. Like, I'm not really eating meat as much, like, I'm kind of staying away from different things. I've been eating like more nuts, coffee. Like, I don't know. Like, again, it's weird. Like, it's not even like a, shift or a change, or it's like, I feel like I'm like getting this or that. Like, I feel like I'm more aware now. Like, I'm actually, again, like, I just feel like I've just gotten wiser, like, I'm just more aware and more like willing to, again, make sure I'm just going in the right direction, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about this yesterday, and he was telling me basically like there's some astrology stuff going on, and like people are more focused and feeling like they're running out of time because like I don't know, like something there's a shift changing and like survivability and all this other stuff. Whatever. I'm not really finding all that. I don't really care about all that. Again, I'm on the lines of at the end of the day, bro, talk less, do more, and make things simple, bro. Simple but bold. I remember when I played this, I used to be number one. Why do I feel like you're lying? What was your name? If you were number one, then I mean, you could have been like number one for the day. Like you could have got a daily. What was your name? What was your gamer tag? But yeah. At the end of the day, brother, I think it's important to understand: talk less, do more, and simple. Be simple but bold, dude. Literally, the reason why Epic Duel even exists in this day is because it's simple but bold. You know, I tell my mom that all the time, and she, again, I think she agrees with me. But yeah, again, like people want to talk about the gameplay, people want to talk about this and that. When again, I don't think the gameplay has ever been the reason that a lot of people log in. I think it's just the art style. That's just me being fair. Like any other battle, any other competition game, you're gonna learn the game to win. Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, like if you take away the look appeal of it, you take away that feeling of, my character looks like garbage, or, my character doesn't look cool or whatever. I think a lot less people would play. It's just insane. There's no way you're Fabi. If you're Fabi, log on right now and come see me in World. Why would I believe you? Anybody can come in and just say they're Fabi. What the heck? That's a very well-known name. Like what? Hello? Oh, is that my room stuff? Shout out to the girly, by the way. The girly has been making the girly's been making the studio like we basically been in agreement, right? My girl, she tore her ACL, so she's been at home for a minute. You guys, a lot of you guys know. Huh? She got her your stuff first. Anyways, she tore her ACL, so she's been at home more, and yeah, no, she's just been like doctoring up the house more, and doing a bunch of different things. But yeah, no, she's been. I gave her full creative permission to basically do whatever in my room, and she's been taking that very serious. Like she's definitely again, she's been ordering a storm of different things for that, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, when the studio does get cool, I don't know what I'm looking at, but awesome. Hair stuff, but pink hair stuff. Yeah, she wants to go pink after her surgery, which should be cool. But yeah, at the end of the day, man. Yeah, I'm just at a point where I'm just ready to focus up, man, for real, bruh. Ask some questions that only Fabi would know. What's a question that only Fabi would know? I don't know. And I'm Night Wraith. No, for real though. Like, what? Anyone can say that. Literally, yeah. No, if you can log on and show me, then yeah, I'm log on once I get home. Watch you better be on. All right, bet. Wait, when are you gonna be on, or when are you gonna be home? Because then you could just be telling me to, like, you could be telling me just to be on. I'm not gonna stay on. I'm not gonna get trolled right now. Hello. If this really is Fabi, this is gonna be lit though, because that'd be cool. 20 minutes. All right, bet. I'll be up here for 20 minutes. Bet. This is people got to understand, right? Okay, if we go to all time leaderboards, I wonder is Fabi. Oh yeah, Fabi's not even up here anymore because I think the AFK thing. But yeah, nah. If this really is Fabi, I think they would be on all time still, or they'd be up there. This may be monumental. Just randomly got What did I name? What did I stream? What did I title this again? Anyway, how long has the stream been going on? Anyway,
it's been an hour 30. It's not bad.
I don't even know what I named the thing. Fabian Chep. I mean, we'll see. If it really is them, then yeah, it could be. We are the champions, my friend. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I would be surprised just because again, like, if that. Well, first I wouldn't know if Fabi was a Luis. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have thought Fabi was like a dude, but yeah. I think mainly I would just be like, that's crazy because I would think like they could have been logged on before. Why would they just log on now at all times? I mean, I guess like I said, I guess the video could have popped up in the feed. I have been breaking into other algorithms. Imagine it's shade. I could understand that. I could see that, honestly. Wait, what? Nah, I'm alive. There's no way. I'm alive. Wow, was that 3? That was 3. That was 3. I died. That's crazy. Some crazy work, brother. Okay, I need to actually pay attention here. We are the champions, my friend. I don't even have. Why do I have this on? If that's how you know I've literally just been playing, brother. I don't even know why I have Battle Yeti on. Let me put on Gamma Rage. No time for losing. Best of the Mandela effect. Did you guys know that at the end of Prince's We Are the Champion or whatever, it doesn't actually say like of the world? I guess it was like added on. I literally thought it's always been like of the world, but yeah, no, I guess it was added in. Isn't that crazy? Some pretty crazy stuff. I'm not gonna lie. As long as if you bring a Luminary, you will get like 100K views on that vid. I guess. The problem is that even if people like that did come back, I don't think like a lot of the people that were around for them, like they don't even play the game anymore. So it's like again, like if they win the Epic Duel like official server, like I think a lot of people would chat more in the server maybe, but I don't think it would actually do anything for player base. Because again, like a lot of those people like no one even knows of those people. Like they know of those people, but like you know what I mean. Like a lot of the people that played with those people, it's not like all their friends are gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm coming back immediately. You know what I mean? Unless they actually kept in contact or something, but I doubt it. I mean, because at that point they would have. I think they would have already been back. Yeah, Night Angel's been around a few times. But yeah, same thing. We are the champions of the world. That's fair. Man, Kong scared me, bro. You're scaring me, man. Ooh, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna, bro. I just got a daily stream, dude. Like for real. That's what's crazy too. Like, bro, if you know, like my CPM is stupid. My CPM is like $11, which is like super high for for like video gaming channels and stuff like that. So it's like, again, like I have no reason not to stream literally besides my own mental, like just head, you know, like I just have to get out of my head. That did like no damage. Hello. I guess that is kind of smart, but I would say yeah, you can't block that. Right? Dun, 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 dun. If I heal, you think I'm good? Oh shit! Nah, I think I'm dead. Oh, he didn't use it. He's trash. Oh wow, he's really going for it now. How much extra damage does this do? Oh, there you go. I feel like this into that is really good. Oh yeah, it doesn't ignore defense, does it? Oh, it just reduces target's defense. Is there one that actually? What's the augment for this? Because it's a PE and then oh yeah, reduce target's defense and resistance for 30% for 2 turns. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I want that one. Why don't I max that one out? Do I really need the 30%? I do have the 34 dexterity anyway. I mean, I guess I could do less on this. Like 15%. Up the strength a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there you go. All right. Guys, I just want to say Alonzo is one of the people that motivates me to constantly go to the gym. Go. Nah, hey, John, you motivate me to go to the gym. What are you talking about, brother? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, you left me in the dust, man. Like I gotta go to the gym more. Like I gotta start going to the gym twice a day just to catch up with how much you've been going to the gym. Like that's insane. That's gonna be lit, bro. I'm telling you, we in a year, like a year or two, bro, we're gonna have like a group of influencers that are literally just like we all play Epic doing shit, but it's gonna be realer than that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be one of those things where like he said take care. That's tough. All right, Kong. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, bro, like again, the hate train that is the hate train, bro. Like people are gonna sit up here and say for the longest the game's dead, this is dying, blah blah blah, because they're just, bro, they're just unhappy, they're this, they're that. But there's gonna be a group of us that really do spread positivity and really do make changes. And again, it's gonna be one of those things where like, bro, y'all ain't gonna be able to sit at our table when everything's said and done, because we just don't want that negative energy around us. Not like we're this or that, like, bro, it's literally just that. Like I think there's a bunch of us that want to be positive, that want to be the best we can for our families, and that's that. Like, just that. You know, we play the same games. We don't really care about people winning. We don't really care about the dailies. We don't care about this or whatever. We all play Epic Duel. We all want to be the best we can, period. Like, that's it. I mean, shout out to my boy Dill. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rux, John. You know what I'm saying? Nathaniel. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, these are all people that, again, like, they're not with the drama. They're not with the BS. Like, bro, they just play the game. Like, they just play the game. They just play the game. They have fun. They do their own thing. Like, yeah, people can be like they're annoying. Yeah, they could be like we're this, we're that. You know, we're loud. You know, we're obnoxious. Whatever. Like whatever people want to paint us as, they can. But the whole point is that at the end of the day, man, we just play the game and have fun, bro. Like, like you don't have to be around us. You know what I mean? But you're gonna have to again see us because we are again around. Like we're a part of the game, unfortunately. So it's just one of those things where like people have to deal with us being positive, but we don't have to deal with them being negative. And that's always been the reality of the situation, and we just have to act on that, you know. So, man, natty ED players, not facts, bro. We're all gonna be natty. We're all gonna be yoked. We're all gonna have like buff dad bods, and we're all gonna be playing epic duel. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, no, literally. Like it's one thing to win the game because it's something fun. It's one thing to want to have a high win percentage or whatever. But yeah, no, I think I wouldn't say that's just the only problem. Like there's a bunch of problems, but I think that's one of the main problems. Yeah, 100%. Like when people take the game so far that because again, like the skill ceiling in this game is not so high that it warrants the amount of time needed to actually try and beat people like in that bracket. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So it's like that just in order to do what it takes in order to beat somebody, it's literally not even a matter of like trying to outsmart or outdo them. It's just literally just do what they do, but like better per se, right? And that's the whole thing why it's funny because people talk about like, the whole botting thing and this and that, right? Like it's so stupid because half the time the people that are complaining about botters have botters in their faction because in order to literally keep up and win in this day and age, you're probably going to have botters in your faction. Like, yeah, I guarantee I've not seen a group of individuals that actually has a full faction of everyone just being 100% players that all just everyone logs in. They all play legit. You know, they all play the game full way through. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, you know, gimmick. There's no cheese. Like, they all just get in. They do their battles 100% to a T. Everyone plays, and then everyone gets off. That doesn't happen because, again, it would be, there's no point. Like, there would be no point. If everyone did that, then they would win by default. There would be no point to even finish however many wins they would set out to do because they would be so far ahead of whoever else. Think about it. If everyone had a faction where everyone was doing 300 jug wins a day, like legitimately, you know what I mean? It would be one of those things where, again, they would stand out. And again, in order to find another group of people that actually played 100% legit, they all had we're talking everyone in the faction all did jug 300 wins every day. Legit. Would be in, basically what I'm trying to say is I don't think you could find in this day and we have a lot of people that play the game right now. I don't think you can find two faction fulls of people that actually play the game legit, juggernaut, and would actually play all day competitively. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like we have a bunch of people that play here and there. Maybe they do it once a week. Maybe they do it, you know, like Cactus, like two, 3 times. Maybe they put up 153 days in a row, whatever. But again, they always pause. They always take a break. They always, again, like go do something else for a period of time. But the people that act like, again, day in and day out, you could just play jug 300 wins every single day, you know what I'm saying, and just do that, right? Like there are a small group of individuals, don't get me wrong, but to act like, again, it's just a casual thing where you can have a faction full of people doing that, crazy. Same thing with 1v1, same thing with 2v2. Literally to be competitive in this game, to be, again, even since the dawn of the game, which super hilarious to me, there's always been cheaters, like literally. Again, before when people would compete back in the day, when they would do 1v1s, 2v2s, whatever, they had NPCs count as wins. So again, you would literally fight NPCs to get wins. So then it became a thing where people started botting those things because again, not everyone's going to sit up there and fight NPCs all day to win in a flash game. They're just going to cheat because they feel like, again, what they're doing, it's not hard. And that's the whole thing. The game is not hard. Like, it's not hard. It's not very, you know, it's not very skill gappy or whatever, right? So it's like the people that hold this bravado for being good at Epic Duel is just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, it really is. But again, like, it's one thing to be like happy your faction's doing good. Again, I tell my boys all the time I'm happy for them, especially when they play the game, because I don't tell them to play the game. I don't tell them to get on. I don't beg them to do wins. I don't beg them to do this. I don't say we need to do that. I don't say we need to do this. Everyone in my faction plays for their own reasons. And again, I've added incentive in the past, you know what I mean, for people to play because that's just out of their own, you know, kindness of my heart or whatever. But it's never a thing where I'm forcing anybody to play, brother. I'm never gun to head saying you better make sure you get your 300 wins, and I'm gonna kick you from this faction so fast. Like, I don't think anyone from my faction has ever logged on and it's just been randomly they were logging in, thought they were gonna be in the balance brigade, and then they just weren't in there. They just got kicked. You know, no explanation, no saying, nothing, just gone. I don't think that's ever happened in my faction. And again, it's because my people that I invite here, that I tell to play, I tell them to take it easy. I tell them to have fun. I tell them to relax, enjoy it. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. It's really not that deep. It really is not. And again, if everyone was on that same mentality, if everyone just didn't care what other people saying, it's like, again, it's like people that get triggered off of other people's shit talking. It's like people literally want to sit up here and be like, oh man, well, the reason why we're competitive is because they said they're the best, and obviously they're not the best because we're the best. So it made us get out of retirement because we want to make sure and show everyone that we're the best. Okay, you show everyone you're the best, then what happens? Everyone stops playing, and then you go into retirement again, and then the same cycle happens. So again, what are we doing besides literally being insane? What is the point? Like, again, it's one thing if you're going for your own personal reasons, you have your own thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Again, like, you can use whatever people as an example. There's a lot of people that, again, they're going because they want to get a certain amount of dailies, or they want to get a certain amount of, wins. They're trying to hit Emperor. They're trying to hit this. They're trying to hit that. That's all great. That's what I'm saying. That's perfectly fine. And that's why I respect those boys that do that, because they play for their own reasons. They take we'll say the plunge, right? And say, hey, for 3-4 months or whatever, I'm going to play serious. I'm going to play every day. I'm going to put up these wins. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and be cool, right? But then literally you have a bunch of other people that just, again, cheat, bot. Every day has to be a win. Every day has to be this. Every day has to be domination, destruction, whatever. And if it's not that, then it becomes an issue. And now everyone's involved in the issue, because then it's because, oh, well, this person did this, and this person did that, and that person's cheating, this and that, and this and that, and this is over a flash game, brother. It's a flash game, brother. I repeat that, a flash game, brother. It is a flash game. Man, anyways. I was called crazy for just wanting to play the game and had fun, even if I had bad builds, because spamming one stat isn't fun. I get it. People do it to spam wins, but they know they can't beat most builds. Yeah, no. Literally. I tell people all the time, like, that was the reason why I got so, like, enamored with the game, was because I was looking for that, not necessarily way to just win everything in a gimmick, but I wanted to be able to, like, play the battle and actually win by, again, my own means, right? So, like, if I was, playing focus and I'm sitting here playing this, playing that, I want to have the right cores and augments or whatever to be able to win, but not like the same way every time, right? I don't want to set up a gimmick, a 1-2 punch, just to get a win. Like, I don't want to live by that or abide by that. I want it to be a thing where, again, I just am good at the game and I'm hard to beat because I know the right order. I'm using the right buff to the right buff. I'm using the right ability to the right ability, right? So you said World 8 Central Station Vinbot. All right. Oh my, yeah. I feel like this is shade. This has to be shade. Only shade would do some corny ish like this, boy. I tell you, who, why? Hey, John looks fire though. I see you, John. I see you. All I see is OGF AB. Not so did I. That's crazy. Anyways. But yeah, it's like that mentality right there is why we have such a, again, like that. Honestly, I think that's why competitive games are dying in the first place. Because, like, again, outside of Epic Duel, I think that's just literally the case in general. Like, people dislike it's so many, like, bro, I've played games for a long time. It is so crazy to me when people will literally sit up there and get mad at you for how you play the game when it's winning. And then again, people will be like, "Oh yeah, well that's not something that would work in comp." So yeah, that's not something that you should really be doing, bro. It's like at the end of the day, like, bro, win the game how you win the game, right? Like, I don't really care how you win the game. If you're playing a gimmick, I'm not gonna get mad at you for playing a gimmick, just like I'm not gonna get mad at you for playing this. But again, if you had to ask me why is the game unfun, I would tell you from my own personal experience. Halftime, I don't want to play the game because I don't have the energy to play the game, and that's real. Like I'm just being honest. Like I don't have the energy to actually sit up here and like think about each turn back to back to back to back. But that's the point. It becomes this extremist thing where you have to choose one of the two. You either have to think about every turn, or again, you're just kind of doing the same rotation over and over and over again. And I just don't want to be in one of two, Like I don't want to be doing the same rotation over and over and over again. And I also don't want to be just like, extremely doing some like cheese that is basically to a point where it's like, okay, like I'm basically just whatchamacallit, like I'm basically just like defense maxing, you know what I'm saying? To a point where it's like every game is like 12 turns. Like that's just because I'm only gonna play like 4 or 5 turns and then get off at that point. So yeah, it's like it becomes a thing that's just why I feel like the game's unfun, at least right now. So it's just like it becomes a thing where people want to use whatever excuse fits their narrative when the reality is the game's unfun because again, like people just don't know how to let things be. Everyone wants to control how other people play the game. Everyone wants to say that this person's like this and because they're using this, let's run a smear campaign on them and say that. Or because this person did this, then let's go ahead and say this, It's like whatever. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that, but ooh. But yeah, no, it's enough of that. Anyways, I'm over it. Like I said, I'm done trying to tell other people like what to do, you know what I mean? Or just tell other people like what I think per se, because a lot of people just aren't going to agree. So it kind of just is what it is. Like I'd rather just talk more, talk less, do more. You know what I mean? So it's like I'd rather just have fun, show people my different builds. If they want to try it out, That's cool. When this game will keep that happen. Huh? Wait, what? I don't know what that. I don't know what that means. But yeah, this becomes a thing where it's like, bro, I'm just gonna play the game, man. Talk less, do more, and live by that simple but bold, man. I'm gonna take this journey again. A year from now, 2027, on my birthday, I'll be turning 30, and I really want to be at a point in my life where I feel like I am beyond like in good shape. I don't want to feel like it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, I am basically Shiza. I basically don't want to be in this thing where it feels like again I am I don't know how that's gonna. I am dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Basically, I want to take the plunge and use Epic Duel video games and my videography skills to record my process into getting to the weight I want to get to. And I feel like the hype I create with that or whatever I create with that will get more people into Epic Duel and video games and whatever. And again, I think that will be the avenue, So I'm inviting other people to piggyback, do what they can. Again, like I said, I'm going to create a group in my server that is kind of going to be more for that, like kind of daily weight loss motivation, daily things that can be in like the journey videos, things that people can get on their own, journey, what I'm saying, better themselves. And again, like I want to use my server. I want to use Epic Duel as the, thing to hold us accountable, right? Like, just like we should be doing those things every day when we come in to check in there in the Discord or whatever. Again, people are going to check you, hey, did you do your this today? Did you do your that today? You know what I'm saying? Did you get this done? You know what I mean? Like what was going on here, right? Like how did your day look, because like I feel like at the end of the day, man, I wonder how many, like, sheesh, man. I just want to say lovely. This person, like, I know this person, I don't know when this person came back, but they put up mad wins mad fast, bro. Like they've been sheesh, bro. That might be the next build. I probably got murdered today, dude. 26%, 14 wins. Might as well get one more. One more win. One time for the one time. Defense maxing is effing insane. Not for real though. I mean, people have been doing that though, bro. People have been defense maxing for sure. Yeah, no, Lovely's really good. Bro, like Lovely is a really good person. Know Thyself is really good. Rune Tide's really good. Like I love the people that come up with builds outside the box. Sorch, Ginger, like I feel like a lot of them, man, like those are the people I would love to kind of again, like I think what I'm gonna do is for the tournaments, I am gonna start doing the tournaments again, but I'm gonna start inviting people. Like it's gonna start being an exclusive thing because it's one of those things where like if people sign up, there's always gonna be people that just don't take it serious and people are just memeing. And again, it's like there's a bunch of people that just kind of join just to kind of mess around, like literally just because they're bored. And it's like, bro, I don't want that. Like I want to have a serious thing. Like I want people to understand like this could be the building block to something where you can start making a lot of money, like playing Epic Duel or whatever, right? Depending on what it does or how it goes, right? So yeah, like I really am in the field of trying to I guess like trying to again like just make Epic Duel more serious, but not in a way to where like the game mode itself or the game itself has to be serious. Does that make sense? Like, I want there to be a serious mode, almost like how video games there's an esports, and then you go in the game and it's like okay, people just play casuals or even like ranked or whatever. Like people don't take ranked as the we'll say like top competitive of like that game or whatever, right? Like the top competition is usually in esports for whatever that game, right? So I want to be like that. Like I want to create the esports for Epic Duel low key, if that makes sense. I really think we could really have something that could go a long way there. Again, giving people an incentive to actually learn the game, like be good at the game, and then having more people with different personalities kind of showcase the game, I think will be the way that a lot of people actually get into the game for their own reasons, want to learn the game, and it won't just be over a gimmicky thing, right? It won't just be because of we're trying to faction flag so we can talk shit to this person, or we're trying to just get these items so we can feel cool and then sell these things to these people, or like again none of the weird BS that people have been doing over the years, bro. Like we're talking genuine people that really just again enjoy competition, enjoy good gameplay, like enjoy literally like I don't want to say winning, but like yeah, like basically just they enjoy man. Like yeah, they enjoy playing the game. Am I dead here, bro? Are you serious? That shit is so crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so burnt out that I don't feel like actually like changing anything. So that's why I'm like, bro, it just is what it is right now. Man, my back's starting to hurt too. Bro, it's tough. It's tough out here, bro. It's tough. Don't get old, man. I'm not even old, but it's like, bro, I'm hurting. Okay, so we're gonna do this. This. Oh my, bro, how does that do so much damage? Bro, he has no strength. That's actually so crazy to me. Literally, it's supposed to be 418. Yeah, facts. Yeah, Ruthless has been on a mission since he picked up Royal Legacy, man. It's actually really cool too because I know he really be like playing, like he really tries his heart out to play, and again, it'd be nice to really see them like flourish. Mm.
Feel that. Huh? That's really cute, yeah. Mom's gonna like it. Yeah, I think she's gonna like the little pepper. No. I don't think so. She could have it up. I just realized I did not monetize my stream. It's all good. As long as they do it after the fact. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little hot. Bro, I'm getting cooked. Please. Man. Yeah, I'm not going to get this win. It's all good. No worries. I will accept what it is, man. Yeah, I looked fire, so that's all that matters. Anyways. It's been your boy Alonzo Harris, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by so much, man. For real. It really does make me feel a lot better when I can just talk to you guys and actually hear you guys' opinion. I feel like a lot of times if I'm in the wrong or if I'm going towards the wrong direction, you guys will definitely chime in and let me know, like, hey, yo, you're tripping on that, or maybe you should kind of, reevaluate that or re-say that. You know what I mean? So it's always nice to kind of get your guys' perspective, because I really don't trust many people nowadays, but I do trust a lot of you guys in here, man. So appreciate you guys for stopping by again. It's been another day, another time. We've been on the grind, man. You guys remember to, again, enjoy the time you have here, because we don't know when our time can end, unfortunately. The world is a scary place right now, and a lot is going on, but remember to try not to be distracted. Try to stay focused. Everyone has a calling. We're supposed to be focusing on that, doing what we can to make sure our families are good, ourselves are good, and our connections with God is the greatest, right? So not necessarily in that order, because we should be talking to God the most. But anyways, that being said, man, I will see you guys in the next stream. Lonnie, please say, and John says, peace and duel on. So, yeah, again, from the Balance Brigade and everyone, the crew, Epic Duel, and all the people that, again, I do love and appreciate, even if we are having disagreements right now, or even if we are having a difference of opinions, at the end of the day, I do appreciate you guys. I still do have a lot of respect for you guys, and I have lost a lot of respect for a lot of you guys, but still, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Again, all those things are emotion stuff, and yeah, regardless, bro, it's a game. Let's just focus on that. Let's just play the game, have fun, do our thing, bro. Like, leave all the bickering and the playing in and the bitching. Like, we don't need to be doing that, bro. A lot of us are grown ass men, and a lot of us are basically been grown men for a while, or we've, again, like, a lot of us are just beyond that, beyond the high school drama, beyond behind the back and forth, behind all the little petty bullshit, man. Like, bro, let's just move past it, continue to make the game better, continue to have fun, continue to do what we can to support what we love. And yeah, no, that's it for me, man. Again, you guys have an amazing Friday. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'm out.